What is up, guys? EVR Benner here, back at again with another video, and today I am bringing you the AOR GT3 series, and this is going to be the first race of the season out of 8, I think, 8 or 6, and this is in the elite tier, so this is top tier. And I'm so honoured to be in this tier. It's something I really worked hard for, and to be from AOR F1 tier to be AOR GT3 Elite tier, I was so proud, and definitely made all the effort worthwhile. So in our own little team, I I decided that I had to go my own private team, which is just AOR, not AOR. EVR Motorsport solo, but yeah. So we're in the number 6 car in the Audi R8 LMS, which is a pretty good car. It wasn't too good in practice at this track, but it's a pretty decent car. I like it. But anyway, here we are on the formation lap. We're in P12 out of we're in P12 out of 12. I did screw up my lap. That I could have got quite far up actually, but yeah, I just couldn't get it together, and yeah, it kind of messes up for today. But basically, if you guys ain't aware, it's kind of like the Torah. It's practically the same as Torah, with the formation lap. You get going, but obviously you don't have the drama of having to muddle up the field, because it's going straight into the race. So because we're in set tiers, so everyone, it's just kind of easy. It's much easier, and then it goes into twos towards the end. Now, my low-key teammate, not really, but as a team, EVR Chirac, Dennis, he's going to be in the same tier as us. So pretty sure he's starting 10th. Yeah, he's starting 10th, and that's going to be quite challenging for us to get back up the field. But I'm sure we can do it because we're a strong group, and if anyone can do it, it'll be us. So yeah, come to the end of the formation lap, just trying to warm up the tyres and the brakes, because I found that if they're too cold, the car don't perform, but if it's too hot, then it also don't perform. So it's kind of a bit of a trying to get it in the equal balance. So trying to get those fronts really nice and warm. So as we come onto the main straight, this is where we're going to form the grid. So as we get into a 2x2 formation, and just preparing for the start, because once the lights, once the leader went, that's when you had to go. So as we wait for the lights to go out practically, and as the leader has gone, and it's away we go for season 8 of the AOR. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Now it's gone. Oh, we've made a muffle of that one already, but we've got a pretty bad start, as you can see. So that's how you can tell we got a bad start. So it's a bad reaction. But yeah, so we've messed up. We're going into turn 1. We've gone round Crimsic for P10, and then we're right behind Chirac for P9, or Dennis. I'm just going to call him Dennis because it's Dennis. So yeah, so we're coming into the chicane now. Quite a tricky chicane. Just really quick, but the car gets unsettled quite a bit because it's such a quick change in direction. So let's come into the hairpin, getting quite a good exit, but just really not comfortable with the car. I haven't been comfortable with the car all practice, so just bearing that in mind, I haven't really been comfortable. So for me, this is going to be a really struggle for racing. As you can see there, we span, and that's race ruined already. So that's basically what I was saying there. Just not comfortable with the car and the balance, and as you can see, they've just got quite just lost it. And as I come into here, nice section. I really like this section. Just I don't know why, it just flows. I've liked it in a Formula 1 car, I've liked it in a GT3 car, so I'm not too bothered about that. So yeah, as we go into the final sector now, You know, just trying to catch up, because you see there's a big train, so you got to make use of that. And as we come in there, we span it again, just not getting it slowed down and trying to. This is the problem that I kind of learned during the race. I'm a bit inconsistent at the moment, and I'm sure I can sort that out for next race. But just learning not to be, I can't really trail brake really, because it just loses the car, and you know it should, and you know I pay the price for the mistake. So yeah, as you see there, that's all that happened. So yeah, starting the second lap, just getting oversteer. See, this is the problem. I wasn't really too comfortable with the setup. It was no one's fault. It was just my own, because I didn't have enough practice, which I can get sorted for next week. And so this is going to be a pretty good season. But as you see there, just really working the wheel, which isn't what you want. You really want to be smooth and just, you know, be one with the car, because if you're fighting the car, you never. It's just a sign that you're not comfortable, and you really need that comfortability, which I didn't have in that race. So you know, just working my way through, and it's like it's like trying to carve out a sculpture. It's really tough work, and you know, as you can see, I just saw a glimpse, I think, of Crimsic, or might be someone else, but yeah. So we're coming to the end of Sector 2, and who's that? That is Seppel, who's messed up at the chicane. I'm not sure what happened to him, but yeah, that's moved us into a P11, but not really where I want to be, especially at the gap we've got to P10. It's not very impressive for myself. Quite disappointed in myself, I'm not going to lie. But anyway, I'm just trying to fight the car, and as we go on to lap 4 anyway, well, lap 3. So yeah, as we go on to later in the race, onto lap 6, we've got, I think that's Crimsic again, I think, in front of us. I think it is. Yeah, so yeah, Crimsic in front of us, and as we span it again. Every time we get close to someone, that happens. So yeah, we've moved up to P9 in all of this. So yeah, as you can see there, just more of a sign of why I'm not comfortable, and maybe just because of the track, I don't know. But yeah, as we see, quite a few people going in the pits, and that's moved us into P7. Don't know what happened there, but I think it was Brembo, one of them, that's messed up. So I'm not sure what happened there. I think he disconnected or something, but yeah, quite weird. So just trying to catch up to Crimsic. You can tell we're pushing because we're just getting a bit wide there. So you can see hitting the apex really nicely, and then hitting the next one, the chicane, and then getting a good exit. Bit squirmy on the exit though, which won't help. And as we're going into the hairpin, trying to get a wide line in, and then cut back in the mid corner and get a good exit. That's a really key point for this corner. So just try and bear that in mind during the race. Just trying to keep consistent. That's really what I'm trying to do. Just remember how to take stuff, because you know, in the race, in the heat of the moment, you try and take things a bit more aggressive, and that's where the mistakes come in. And I was trying not to. I really wanted to push, but it's good time to mention that I was on the hards, and a lot of people, as well as myself, noticed that the hards really wasn't working in the Imola, and on these hards, the hards just weren't working. So really, we should have gone on softs, really, but yeah, not a lot we could have done there. We couldn't really pit because it just messed us up more. But as you can see, Crimsic has messed up. He span, and we're gonna be right in the back of him. So we're trying to get a good exit, and then getting right in the back of him, getting in the slipstream now. And as you can see, we're catching a bit, but kind of equal cars. It's not really gonna make a difference, but we are catching. And in the slipstream, and as you can see, going into turn 1, this is really going to be tricky. What do we do? Do we go to the inside or not? We don't. we just back out because long race, so we can always catch him out, and there's he's cut the corner there a bit, but we're not going to worry about that too much. And still in the slipstream, just right at the back, trying to put pressure. And as we go into the chicane, trying to get as much on the apex possible. And he's gone wide, and he's gone on the gravel, and he's not spun out, but he's gone on the gravel, and that's P. I think that's P. I want to say P6 for us now. So that was pretty good. So later on into the race, a lot later, going into lap 29, and yeah, it's a lot darker now, as you can see. There's about and we span. Oh no! At one corner, I really actually was pretty confident that. Surprisingly, I span, but as you can see, the leader come through. I think that's that's third. I think that's I can't remember. In the McLaren though, and yeah, he's gone through. So we're just trying to get the dirt off and just trying to carry on. It's been a kind of tough and disappointing race for myself, and almost losing it there. You know, I expect a lot, not a lot for myself. I say that kind of vaguely. I don't expect a lot for myself, but I expect to be the best I can be in the race. And when I know that isn't what I'm seeing, that's when I get the problems with myself, and it makes me want to work just that bit harder. Because you know, I want to do well for the team. You know, EVR it's a team that wants to do well, and if I'm not providing that, then I know that ain't good enough for me, as well as the team. So, you know, I was quite disappointed, but just, you know, trying to finish the race, because that's all that matters right now. Just to finish the race and get some good points, because it's better than no points in my eyes. So, you know, we're just being careful, you know, trying not to, but we want to push. I was at the point where I was fed up. I wanted to push, just give it all I've got, just to try and see what I can do. And you know, it's just stuff like this that, you know, it makes it hard for you, because you just want to do well, and when that doesn't happen, it just makes you a bit angry during the race. It really does in the heat of the moment. I can't lie, I was a bit angry in myself for all the problems, because it's not just the race that I've messed up. I messed up in quali. I could put myself in a better situation, and just didn't have enough practice, really. I think I'll be honest, I think Tora, the last race of Tora, which I didn't really get highlights for, I apologise for that. But if you do want to know, actually, we got as we lose it, then we almost spin out and almost put it around, but managed to keep it, held on. Just again, just not really comfortable right now. But yeah, Tora finished P7 and P4 in A lobby, which is really good. So yeah, and managed to get EVR Team Yellow in P3 or 4. So yeah, that's quite good for the team. But yeah, anyway, back onto the race after just a little announcement thing. So yeah, as we go through this section, I think the guy in who's lapped us is in P3. I think he messed up a bit. So yeah, when I see someone in front of me, I definitely I push a lot. So as you can see there, definitely getting right on the curbs, not giving the curbs a second of help. I'm just really attacking them and trying to make sure that we don't spin out, but I don't think we're doing a good job of that today. So yeah, as you can see, going on to the penultimate lap for us, because we have been lapped, so that means we've only got to do 32 out of the 33 laps. I know it says 34, but you put on an extra lap for the formation, so basically you're just taking away a lap for on the thing. So yeah, as we go on to the penultimate lap for us, trying to get really nice and set up, but as you can see, we've lost it again, and we've hit the wall. And yeah, that's where yeah, I really didn't have a lot of words, and they just getting on the grass for no reason. But yeah, just really trying to keep cool, really. I know behind me in P7 is Shrek, or Dennis, I don't know. He did have a few problems with stuff. He got a drive-through, and got some other problems. So I'll be honest, this is at the moment where I was thinking, you know what, I might just wait for him to let him pass. Because I don't really think I did a good enough job to deserve P6. So yeah, I was quite disappointed. I felt he deserved more. So at this point, I'm thinking, shouldn't I not? And I think you'll start to notice when I do decide to let him catch up, because if you look on the speedometer, I'm short shifting the throttle, the green bar goes down, and I'm short shifting to let him catch up, so I don't have a lot of speed. So that's when you can tell. And I'll be honest, I was also trying to spin out just so he can catch up. I don't know, I felt I didn't really deserve it. I felt he deserved it more than me, so I was just trying to, but it's stuff like this happens, and yeah, you see there we're just spamming the throw. Yeah, it's stuff like this that happens, and you don't really, I just feel I'm a bit of, sometimes I can be a nice guy and just think, you know what, I'll wait. And then you see that we personally actually spun out. I definitely tried to spin out, and yeah, I got that, and trying to slowly get back on the gas. So yeah, people might say, why would I do that? People may say that it's stupid of me, but I felt I was trying to do a good thing, and I felt someone deserved it more than me. So I've done it plenty of times before. I've done it on F1 plenty of times before. I've been so far in front of someone, but I've just let them pass, just preferably because I feel someone deserves it more than me, and sometimes it is. And I think I'll say this: it's not about where you finish that determines if you deserve a place. It's more about, in my eyes, have you yourself felt you deserve that place? And and I felt I didn't deserve that place. So on the slap, as you can see, I'm so slow. He's caught up so much, and I've just I've just made that choice, and yeah, I've just let him pass and thinking, yeah, there you go, sorted. And I felt it was probably the best thing for me to do. It made me feel like I probably don't even deserve 7th, but either way I was going to get it, so I might as well stuck for 7th. So yeah, I've let him get P6. But yeah, it was a pretty alright race, I guess. So yeah, as we go to finish in P7, a lap down, but I didn't realise that he had I think a 5-10 second penalty. So yeah, so that was fun. So yeah, it became P7 out of 7. Murphy winning, Suomi second, and Chaos Theory third. So thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, give it a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.